Hola, buongiorno, welcome, good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you are good. All right, so what do we got? Well, we got a whole bunch of nothing yesterday, but we are starting to engineer more of a guidance about where we think we're going to go in the next few weeks. So it might be a slightly longer video than usual, but I think it's going to be worth it. So this is the general state of play where we are. We had a long here. This is the long here. We are long from here, um, and we have some invalidations around the long and short thesis. So overall, as you know, I'm bearish, right? Overall, I'm looking for lower prices down here. However, in the interim, I'm looking for higher prices to take us into this area up here and take out the this double top here. So what I'd like to propose is that we have a look at the USD chart and we also have a look at oil. So if we look at oil and how this is affecting the markets, if oil keeps rising on the back of the fact that the Iran situation is not resolving, then the markets are going to continue to tank. Okay, it's not going to change the picture. And the way I'm looking at oil is I'm looking at this as the three wave move now. Okay, I've got three here, some three there, and something coming down here. This is corrective nonsense, and that's mainly because the way that we've come up here, we've taken out all these lows, which takes all our 1-2 possibilities, like a multiple 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, takes them all out. So what we've got to look at is what's happening with oil right now. Well, it's the weekend's up and coming up, so the likelihood is that traders that gone in down here are going to start taking profit in a minute. So my idea is this looks fairly five wave-ish, and we're probably going to get this. So I'm waiting for this key 79 mark to see if that holds. That coupled with the fact that USD looks like it's doing a similar thing, and we've got our main kind of point of support here for USD. So again, I'd like to see the USD dribble into here and then bounce. That would then give us the thesis that BTC is going to grind up, get past here, and then move into those higher resistance areas up into 68. That will then hopefully chime with these two opportunities here. So what I think we'd like to see today is, I'd like to see us come up at least confirm our long here, or that whole thesis of a long will be wrong and our invalidation point is here. The invalidation will be taking out this low here, and if we take this low out, then we will be able to confirm that this is all coming down. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. But what's going to be annoying is I have a feeling I might just stay in this freaking range, because we've got no catalyst, we have no news. There's some PMI at 3:00 this afternoon, but I'm not sure that's going to do much. I think what we're probably waiting for, where is it? Yeah, is next Wednesday, the 29th, is the FOMC. And so this is the problem we're finding at the moment, is the markets, once we get anywhere near an FOMC decision, they just shut up shop. And they're not prepared to play the game until we've until that decision arrives. So my play today will be to, ideally we get above here and then we can confirm our longs and we can sit pretty and wait for us to come up here, and we're looking for these shorts upside. We might get some kind of little bit of a reversal down. We've taken out weekend high now. Obviously, that's all. Sorry, that shouldn't be there. This looks very three wavy, and I'm not going to lie. This looks like it's up like that, and it's a continuation of this 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's really difficult at the moment. So look, I think there's just nothing to trade in here. You've got no edge to come off. There is no edge anywhere. So for me, it's a continuation of nothing. I've not traded all week. So we've had a few. Well, it's a lie. We've had a few scalps, but I haven't done anything serious. So my so my bias remains as it is that I'm midterm bullish with a higher time frame bearish bias. However, I have my invalidations on that idea, and if we break below here, which is at 63,600, then we'll 63,681, sorry, then that will remove my bias higher, and I will increase the probabilities that we're going to come down and take 57 low out. And if that happens, I would imagine it will be pretty quick, because look at we did think that we might get these taken out at last weekend. So whilst we were all long into here, whilst we were all long in here, there was also the possibility that we could have, Saturday was this, that we could have just jumped straight down and taken out the liquidity that sits on these wicks here. So if we do break this, expect something furious through here. There's not a lot holding up price, and we come down to 57, and then it's a continuation. And this will be a bunch of 1-2s. So what you're going to end up with 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then it's going to suddenly just waterfall down. Okay, so look, that's what I'm looking at. And obviously run your own analysis, think for yourselves. But we're at a pretty major pivot point here at the moment, and we need to understand that this can be counted both ways at the moment. All right. So if I was you guys, you set an alarm here, if you're not already in a trade, and then walk away and leave it. Keep an eye on oil. Keep an eye on USD. Let's have a quick look at our little oscillating chart here. You see, this oscillating chart is now pointing. You can see how oscillators just really, they really are, I'm not saying they're useless, but they don't really hold water very often. They're about a 50% hit rate. What they're good at is they do alarm you to, hey, maybe I should be managing. If I was short from up here, this gives you, oh, hang on, is there a long coming up, and see how quickly it moves. So, it's useful to keep them open just to see where you're at, but don't use them as confluence. Like, use them as a confluence. Don't use them as an entry guide. So yeah, guys. So that's my lot. This is the value from yesterday. I mean, there's definitely no trade until we get above 1 or below. If we get above here, I do think there'll be a scalp short, and that could possibly be your day. We get 1 2 1 2 3, and then we get some kind of fourth wave, and then a fifth. Then we're going to come down again. So it can even though it's going up, it can still really chop. So yeah, there we go. Alrighty, guys, that's it from me. I might be back on later on in New York if anything happens. If not, have yourselves a great weekend, and lots of love and tatty buys.